Through this video you will come to know how to decide whether function is increasing or decreasing in a particular interval. So the concept is increasing decreasing function. So there is one common method to check the interval where the function is increasing and decreasing, that we are going to discuss with this example. Let us look at this polynomial function 4x cube minus 6x square minus 72x plus 30. What you are supposed to do, first get the differentiation of that f dash of x. Find out the f dash of x. You are getting f dash of x is equal to 12x square minus 12x minus 72. Okay. Then compare this f dash of x will be equal to 0 and get the factor of the expression. What does it means? If you look at this is nothing but your f dash of x. So you can take out 12 common. It will be x square minus x minus 6 will be equal to 0. Okay. In the next step you can factorize this. So 12 will be as it is. What are the factors? Product will be minus 6 and sum will be minus 1. So which two number? Minus 3 and 2. Minus 3 and 2. That will give you product as minus 6 and sum as minus 1. So you will be getting x minus 3, you will be getting x plus 2. Do you agree it is correct? X minus 3 and x plus 2. Then find out the value of x for this expression. So x will be equal to 0 and x will be equal to minus 2. As and when you are getting these values, you can plot these numbers on a number line. So minus 2 will be there and 3 will be there. If you are getting only one number, then that particular number to be plotted on the number line, otherwise no. Now due to this you are getting the three interval. One is minus infinity to minus 2, another is minus 2 to 3 and 3 to infinity. So we'll be discussing the nature of the function over here. Always prepare this after getting, this is called as critical point. I should call it is critical point. Then plot the critical point and you can get the intervals. Now in each interval we will discuss. Now whenever you are talking about the interval, you should consider this number also. So the first number is 12, then it will be x minus 3, then it will be x plus 2. We'll try to monitor these functions separately. What is the meaning of monitor? From minus infinity to minus 2, suppose I am considering any number, say minus 3 is the number lies over here. Minus 3 will not make any impact because x is not present. If I will put minus 3 here, I will get negative. If I am putting minus 3 here, I will get negative. So you have to decide the nature of each term separately. Your f dash of x is nothing but the product of the three terms. Okay. Now minus 2 to 3, I can consider a 0. 0 will not make any impact over here. 0 if you are putting here, you will get negative value. 0 you are putting here, you will get positive value. Next one, 3 to infinity. This is always positive, no issue. 3 to infinity, 4 you are putting, then positive. 4 you are putting, then positive. Then your f dash of x is nothing but the product of all these three numbers. Look here, f dash of x is nothing but product of these three numbers. So positive, negative, negative, that will give you positive. This product, it will be negative. This product, it will be positive. So how I should conclude? Function is increasing in which interval? Minus infinity to minus 2. Where it is positive, there it is increasing. Over here decreasing. That is the way. Union 3 to infinity and decreasing in the interval minus 2 to 3. So this is a way to decide whether function is increasing or decreasing. Okay. See another function. That is depends upon the nature of f dash of x. Now here f dash of x is nothing but minus 7. That means this should be decreasing function. In this case, f dash of x is nothing but positive. It should be increasing function in the entire domain. So this is strictly decreasing function. This is strictly increasing function. Now I am just giving a connection. What this means actually. Okay. Let us consider this is f of x is nothing but y. Y will be equal to 4 minus 7x. 4 minus 7x. Can also be written as 7x plus y will be equal to 4. Suppose you ask me to plot the graph for this, then x-intercept is 4 by 7 somewhere over here. Y intercept will be 4. So if you look at this function is decreasing from here, every time. There is one more approach. If x1 is smaller than x2, then f of x1 is smaller than f of x2. This will give you the function is nothing but what? Let us, I just tell you how to talk about this one. x1 is this one, x2 is over here, x1 and here x2. What is happening? x1, f of x1 is greater or f of x2 is greater? F of x1, here it is, listen this point, x1, this is x2, x1 and this is f of x2. So this is nothing but the function is now here. What is the meaning of this function? So here I can say y will be equal to 5x plus 3. Now minus 5x plus y will be equal to 3. X intercept negative, minus 3 by 5 somewhere over here. Y intercept is 3. Look here, this is nothing but the graph is strictly increasing. So what to remember? F dash of x is negative, decreasing. F dash of positive, it is increasing. That is the meaning of increasing and decreasing function. In the previous question, what happens? Particularly in that interval, that function decreases and then increases like that. Meaning is, just I want to show with the graph. We have got the two interval. One is minus 2, over here 3. What is the meaning? F dash of x, if you look at this remark, f dash of x increases from minus infinity to minus 2. Means it starts increasing up to say minus 2. Now from minus 2 to 3 start decreasing somewhere over here, and after 3 onwards it start increasing. So these are the critical point where the function changes its nature. That is its actual meaning of the previous question. Followed now? So we are not going to talk about graphically, but you should know the meaning of that. Let us take one more polynomial, f dash of x. Now it is 6x square minus 18x minus 12. You know that f dash of x will be equal to 0. That means minus 6 I can take out common. It will be x square. Minus is taken outside. So plus 3x minus 2 will be equal to 0. So minus 6 is 1 and you will get 2 more factor. Now the product is minus 2, sum is 3. Product is minus 2, sum is 3. So it will be x minus 2, x minus 1. So what are the critical point? 2 and 1. 2 and 1. So 1 is over here, 2 is over here. Now it is a combination of 3 things, f dash of x. So minus infinity to 1, then 1 to 2 and 2 to infinity. Now here it is, what are supposed to check? You are supposed to check minus 6, then it will be x minus 2, then it will be x minus 1. So I should make 3 columns. This is negative, means all the way it is negative. In the previous question it was positive, all the way positive. So minus infinity to 1, 0 I am putting, negative, negative. 1 to 2, 1.5. 1.5 if you are putting here, negative. But this is positive. 3 I am putting over here, it will be positive, this will be also positive. So this is nothing but all 3. So it will be nothing but you are getting negative. Over here, negative is positive, you will get positive. This is again negative. So what to conclude? Function is decreasing in which interval? Minus infinity to 1, union 2 to infinity, and increasing in the interval 1 to 2. In the interval 1 to 2. Okay. Now question can be trigonometric form also. The approach will be same. F dash of x is nothing but cos x minus sin x. Now you know that f dash of x is equal to 0. That means cos x is equal to sin x. Or I can say tan of x is equal to 1. You know that when tan will be equal to 1, it will be equal to pi by 4. Now it is trigonometric approach will be applicable. So x will be equal to n pi plus pi by 4 to get the values of the critical. If n is equal to 0, you will get pi by 4. If n is equal to 1, you will get pi plus pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. If n is equal to 2, 2 pi, but it will exceed over here. So what are the points we are supposed to, from 0 to 2 pi, you should talk about pi by 4 and you should talk about 3 pi by 4. Now what are the intervals? 0 to pi by 4. Then pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. And over here 3 pi by 4 to 2 pi. So in this 3 interval we'll be considering that function. Which function? Derivative. What is the derivative? Cos x minus sin x. Cos x minus sin x. We will check for this function. Now, which 0 to pi by 4, the known angle for us is what? F of pi by 6. Now put this value. Cos pi by 6 is what? Minus sin pi by 6 is what? Similarly, f of 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 is nothing but what? So here you will be getting pi by 2. Now 3 pi by 4. So we'll evaluate now. Cos of pi by 6. Cos 30 is half. Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Sin 30 half. So it will be positive. It will be positive. Now pi by 2. Cos of pi by 2. And sin pi by 2. What is sin pi by 2? Is 1. Is it sin pi by 2 1? Cos pi by 2 is 0. Negative. And over here cos of pi. Cos of pi and sin of pi. Sin pi will be 0. Cos pi will be minus 1. Okay. And then positive negative you can decide, and you can conclude where the function is increasing and where the function is decreasing. So minus 1, it is positive. So conclusion is, in this interval function is decreasing, pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. Rest of the places it's increasing. See one more question. Now dy by dx y dash will be equal to. So you will get the differentiation like this. It will be equal to 0. That means numerator must be equal to 0. So I can take out cos x common, and it will be 4 minus cos x will be equal to 0. Now you are getting two remarks. One is cos x is equal to 0 and cos x will be equal to 4. But this is not possible, so we should think about cos of x will be equal to 0. Where cos of x will be equal to 0 in this expression? Now, if cos of x will be equal to 0, then it will be 90. But in between 0 to pi by 2, there is nowhere the cos x becomes 0. That means during this interval 0 to pi by 2, the graph is always increasing. It is called as a strictly increasing function. In case the interval is changed, say 0 to pi, the same question is asked, then what you can do, the interval is 0 over here, it will be pi and pi by 2. Now, is it cos x is 0 somewhere here? Here also positive, cos 0 is also 1? No. Then also the graph is strictly increasing. Suppose 0 to 2 pi is asked, then over here 0, this is 2 pi, this is nothing but pi, where the function will be. So in this interval it is increasing, in this interval it is decreasing. So by changing the intervals you can frame many questions. So we'll conclude something like this. If x1 is less than x2, then f of x1 is greater than f of x2, then it is called as decreasing function. And if x1 is less than x2 and f of x1 is less than f of x2, then it is called as increasing function. So you should keep this remark in mind. Increasing function means the same nature will continue. Sometimes may happen, no, you will get no critical point. No critical point. In that case, the function, if there is no critical point, you cannot get the critical point. We'll talk about f dash of x, whether it is positive or negative in that domain, and we'll conclude. So such type of the remarks you can use to answer the question.